Hello, here are the rhododendron blooming in full bloom. Isn't that nice? That is wonderful. Wonderful, 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 wonderful. So nice is this. So nice. And so many of them. So many. So many. What a treasure that is. What an abundance that is. Awesome, beautiful, gorgeous, pink, 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 pink. Pink and love. That's what that is. So, and here I am in front of the rhododendron and I'm loving it. I love this abundance. And anyone can go out there, wherever you live, and you can go out there and touch flowers and smell flowers and smell the abundance. I have rhododendron essential oil that I bought at Eden Botanicals, and it smells so amazing. And right now I'm wearing Versace Yellow Diamonds. I absolutely love that perfume. It is gorgeous. Fantastic. So I invite you to come to the Google Hangout, every one of you, Sandy too. So if Sandy, if you see this video, come to the Google Hangout. We want to do a Google Hangout conversation and we want to talk about everything. I mean, it's no subject is taboo, you know. We can talk about everything we want to talk about. I'm gonna go in here into this nice rhododendron paradise. See, this goes, they're like 10 feet and or 15 feet high. It's incredible. It's absolutely lovely. Lovely, lovely, lovely. This looks almost like a chair here, but I'm worried I cannot lean into this. I'm too heavy for that. So, but I can kind of hang in here like this. It's nice. I love it. And there are these very, very small-leaved climbing plants, and you can see them here, and they grow all the way over the rhododendron, and my husband doesn't like it. He's already uprooted some of those. But you know, whatever it wants to do in my life, you know, whatever they want to do, they can do. And same with the Google Hangout. We can talk about anything we want to talk about, you know, our problems, politics, the stuff that, you know, we don't like in the world, metaphysics. And ultimately, all of these subjects, they do tie in with one another. I have a thing or two to say about probably every subject. And except technology, I'm not very good in technology. But, you know, all the other fields, psychology, metaphysics, fascinates me endlessly. So, spooky stories, or if you have a question, if you want us to discuss a specific question that you had in your life, like something that has been on your mind, like something like, for example, why are humans attracted to winners? You know, a question like this, or why is there synchronicity in the world? Why are there sometimes things that match suddenly? Or why is someone calling you that you had recently thought about? And because those are energetic fields that we live in. Everything is an energetic field. like this rhododendron garden here, you know. Everything is energy, energetic fields all the way around us and in us, and our thoughts, they transfer a form of energy, sometimes a very specific Morse code of energy that is perceived by someone else. Some people are able to perceive that stuff. I know that my brother and I have a psychic connection, and what what I wish so deeply, I mean, it's the magnitude of my deep wishes, you know, for him to get off any kind of substance and to come to himself, to ground himself, to quit the bad friends, to quit all the psychopaths that he hangs out with, and come completely back to ground zero. What I wish for my brother to do this. So, and I sent him that energy of love. I sent that to him, and I love him unconditionally. However, I have to protect myself when people are being abusive to me. And my brother and my mother have been abusive to me, but unconsciously. They didn't know, they didn't mean to, but they become abusive when they themselves are not working on their own issues, and when they are completely unconscious about things, and when they're constantly acting out something, and when they're constantly on guard and constantly triggered by something quite neutral, because their ego wants to see things in a specific way, and when that doesn't happen because someone else doesn't make that happen, then there's anger that comes up, and they will act it out, and they will lash out, or they will behave in a specific way that makes someone else feel bad. And so, you know, that happens in so many relationships around the world, among humans, on so many levels. This is the human problem itself, okay? And that's why I want to help. That's why I want to write blogs, make videos, do Google Hangout conversations, to to bring this conversation into the world, to invite everyone to start thinking about these things and become conscious, not be stay stuck in these act outs, you know, like where people go into a bar and they just keep on acting it out in a situation, in an environment where everyone else does the same. And then how is that possible that any of these people can ever come back to ground zero and heal their emotional pain? It's impossible. They can't do it. So in order to do this, people have to quit the act outs, the bars, all of this, you know, this chaos and the drama and this and the courtship drama that doesn't need to be. Courtship does not need to be drama. Trust me on this one. It doesn't have to involve alcohol or drugs or any of these things. Courtship, mating, all of these things without, you know, putting babies into the world, use birth control, and if necessary, use abortions. I keep on saying this always in parentheses because this is so incredibly, infinitely important. Okay, the world is suffering. This planet is suffering. Don't put any more individuals into this world, okay? Suffering individuals that create crowdedness and more suffering and more drama and more problems, and it creates an environment where the individuals cannot heal. So that's why I say you need to come back to ground zero, you know, and all of this, you know, whatever we do that is pleasurable, you know, the stuff that also has been stigmatized by neurosis again, you know, stigmatize things, then it comes up and wants to come up even more, and it's okay, it should come up, but become aware. We need to become aware. There's nothing shameful about me being a mammal or you being a mammal, about me liking someone romantically or you liking someone romantically. There's nothing shameful about it. You can like someone and you can say, I like you, you like me back, and the other person can say yes, or he can say no, or she, whoever you are out there, So they can say no, and then we need to accept that and move on, as we need to accept everything else in the world that is, So we need to accept someone else's needs. We need to accept someone else's mental state that they're in. We cannot make someone be in a different mental state than they are at any current given time, right? If someone is fearful, that person is fearful. If someone is happy, they're happy. If they're angry in that moment. We cannot shut them up and say, you shall not be angry right now, but they are. So if then they might shut themselves up, because that's what society does, and then the anger pushes up even more, okay? So shutting people up, that's not what I'm saying. It's not what I'm saying when I debate with jihadists or something, I'm not saying I don't want to shut you guys up, okay? I just want to say, become aware. Dive into yourselves. Become aware of your anger. Find out why you are angry at neutral people, random people, just because they're not of your religion. That's a real serious issue. Dive into it. Find out what caused you to think like this. Is it because that's how you grew up? I'm not just addressing them. This mechanism happens with Christians, Buddhists, Hindus, with people who worship status quo, with any of these things, okay? Is it because that is how our parents have drilled us? So we become aware. In the moment we become aware, we are already out of that whole entire whirlpool that keeps you in this mechanism, in this act out. The moment you become aware, you're no longer in it. If you see this mechanism is detrimental for your health, or for your mental health, or for your relationships, or for your state of existence, your loneliness, your disconnection to other people. In the moment you become aware of this, I had a psychotic boyfriend in the past, I didn't know anything at that time. Today I would say to him, go into meditation, don't take all of these horrendous drugs. They're killer. So if we want to live, if we want to heal, meditate, become aware of the problems, inside the world problems. Your problems are also other people's problems. So nobody is this freakish, singled out monster or creature. Okay, we have become the way we are because of others. Okay, and that doesn't mean I have to now live in a state of blaming, which I have done. That's not the right approach either. I have already gone into all of these dead end streets in my life, so that's why I have a thing or two to say about the subject. So you come back out of the dead end street, you come back out of the drug street, out of the abuse street, whatever people do, gambling, abusing others, come back out of it. It's not working. Okay. So the only thing that works is go into meditation. We can also, in the Hangout, we can meditate together. And I'll show you how. I show you the Anapana breathing exercises. Okay, this is very important. Very important. No drugs necessary anymore in your lives. Okay. Healing, yes. Drugs, no. Okay. Psychiatrists, no. Sorry. For the psychiatrists out there, go into meditation. Question everything. Okay. question everything, everybody, and yourselves. And then we're on the right track. Okay, you guys take care. Bye bye.